Hello, everyone. My name is Tim. I am 30 years old and I am diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. I was diagnosed at the age of 16 with something called Asperger's syndrome, and it was later changed and combined with the diagnoses of pervasive developmental disorder, not otherwise specified, as well as autism, to become autism spectrum disorder. Now, I've spent the past 12 years actively, basically trying to overcome the autism, trying to fight it, and trying to adapt to society where, in order to really function, you need to be as neurotypical as possible. And I've actually come a long way. In most situations, most people don't know I'm autistic, and that's kind of a gift and a curse because I can function pretty well outside of the home, but at the same time, if I do something strange in front of strangers, they tend to be very judgmental. They think I can help it, but really I can't. And usually, unless I am around someone who works in the field of people with disabilities, people won't know I'm autistic. So that's it's kind of a curse there. But I am going to do this series. I'm going to talk about how I've gotten to the point where I've gotten now, and I'm going to talk about plans for continuing to basically adapt and fight and overcome this diagnosis and be able to function better because autism has a lot of symptoms, and there are basically it's very diverse and it affects each individual differently, so I can only give basically personal perspective as far as how it's helping me, and hopefully you can learn what might work for you. What's working for me may work for you, it might not work for you. I'm hoping that someone who has resources could perhaps try some of the things I'm trying in a study, perhaps in a more refined way. But yeah, I'm basically going to be doing this journey. I'm not going to necessarily do this at regular intervals where I'm going to say every day or every week or something like that. This is more of how I feel significant as far as how the accomplishments come. But if you follow this and you really commit to changing, you're going to have to realize that the changes you do are going to take years, and there's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be discouraging and encouraging. It's going to be a long process. It's not, and you're going to need help along the way. Find some people you trust to help you along the way, to give you feedback. And basically, you need to understand that a lot of the time you're not going to see the improvement. Like, I don't see the improvement in my life that much. Other people do, and they have to remind me that I'm changing. They have to remind me that I'm improving. Like, I slip a lot lately. I've been slipping a lot lately in my performance as far as changing. I have been having trouble seeing my improvement over the past year, but people, they tell me I've actually improved, and they remind me. So you're going to have to find some people to support you. You're going to have to find some people who will show that you've changed and remind you that you're going the right direction. But I'm going to be talking about some things in this series where I'm going to be talking about research and how I'm going to be applying that research. And basically, it's going to be a long journey. I hope you stay with me. It's going to take months, years. But I hope you will see a change in me as you follow this playlist. But basically, so far this past year of just trying to improve myself, I've changed quite a bit. But yeah, I'm hoping that you will enjoy watching. And on a final note, people with autism often have other diagnoses. They have, it's called comorbidity, I believe. They have multiple diagnoses that go along with autism. I have 3 mental illnesses. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, I have autism, and I have bipolar 1, which is the more potent, the more severe form of bipolar. So I'm going to be talking about how these treatments, how I'm doing is affecting me, and like I said, how something I'm doing is affecting me may not affect you the same way or be as effective for you, but I still hope that you enjoy and hope that you can learn from my successes and my failures. Thank you for watching.